This is Miles. I'm here with Bassel from Bassel The Supernaturals, who just played a killer set to open the Contraband stage here.
This team into you, and from the wrinkles through your skin, time stops you. Cold in your approved.
So you played at South by Southwest before?
We came down last year and we did the hustle. We played like 6 shows last year. So it's been nice to have a little bit more of some space, but it's been also really busy. So yeah, excited to be back.
Definitely. I was interested in hearing about. I was reading up on some of your nonprofit and relief efforts that you've had tied in with the band in Syria. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, so we just did a pre-order campaign for our new album, Elements. We raised $11,500 through that campaign and donated $3,000 straight to Kedem Foundation, which is a 501c3 based outside of Chicago that is focused around building a better future for Syria. So that is a very, very powerful organization that we're so happy to support. But we're on constantly doing efforts with universities or social justice organizations, all types of different organizations doing relief efforts and benefit concerts, and consistently donate a percentage of our merchandise proceeds and everything we do straight to this cause.
That's awesome. Do you see that as becoming more of an active trend among bands these days, particularly ones that do have ties to other countries that may be in need?
I do. I absolutely think so. Especially here at South by Southwest, there's so many amazing bands. It's unreal. I mean, you step into any bar or lawn or rooftop, and every band is better than the next. So I think that having another layer there to differentiate yourself, especially when it's an international connection, provides an extra layer and a story and a context to what you're doing. I know so many people that started paying attention to us because they've been hearing so much about Syria and it was an outlet, and then it got them in the door to listen to the music and they fell in love. So I do think it's a very powerful and important tool.
And have you guys collaborated with any musicians from other countries recently?
We're playing with Khalid tonight, KM. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. And yeah, we've collaborated with a few different musicians, but not as much as I'd like. That is definitely a plan for our future, is to incorporate a bit more of that. Through our shows, especially through the type of music that we play, it allows us to create a conversation with a demographic that otherwise doesn't seem to be engaging in that conversation, or just not meeting people that are Syrian that aren't part of their community. So through soul and funk music, you're telling a story, and it's effective when the audience is listening and it's resonating. So you come off the stage with a personal connection, and people come up and talk to you, and they'll tell you, their life story or their dynamics, and how they've struggled with connecting to this issue because of one reason or another. 2 seconds before you pulled me into this interview, that was the exact conversation I was having with somebody. It was a house mom in Ohio that really wants to make a difference. And so, I bust out, how do you want to help? Here are so many ways that you can help. People I feel, are overwhelmed because they're hearing so much about it in the news and they don't even know where to start. And I can be that starting point. I'm very grateful for that.